Now, in this video, we're going to work on building sentences. To begin, we're going to start with using estar. Estar is the Spanish verb, which means to be. Now, the key to using this word, first, is understanding how to conjugate. Conjugating is when you take a verb and then you put it in its proper perspective or its proper form when it comes to speaking. Here's an example of a conjugations chart for the verb estar. Now, this is a conjugations chart. This conjugations chart is for the verb estar. This is the present tense, which means yo estoy equals I am, tú estás equals you are in the informal form. Then you have él, which means he, ella, which is she, and usted, which means you in the formal form. And for this mode of estar, we use está. Next, we have the fourth line, which is nosotros estamos. Estamos is the form of estar. It's the form of estar, rather, that means we are. Then we have the fifth line, vosotros estáis. This is a form of estar that isn't used throughout Latin America very often, but in Spain and in other small pockets of the Latin American world. But it means you. Vosotros estáis, you. Then you have ellos, which means they in the masculine form, usually when talking about males. Then you have ellas, which is they in the plural, which is they in the feminine form. So usually to describe females. Or ustedes. Ustedes means you all, usually when talking to more than one person. In this form of estar, we use están. So we have estoy, tú estás, él, ella, usted está, nosotros estamos, vosotros estáis, ellos, ellas, ustedes están. How's it going, family? So, in this part of the video, we're going to talk about how to make sentences using estar in their conjugated forms. Yes, in this part of the video, I am in the back of my home. It is raining. Truth be told, it rains almost every day in Costa Rica. Relatively every day, if not every day, definitely every week. So this is the classroom that I have to work with on today. Follow along with me if you can. Now, some sentences again using estar. Wow, and nature continues. A branch just fell down from a tree. But sentences using estar in their conjugated forms are: yo estoy en Costa Rica. Yo estoy en Costa Rica. Yo estoy a casa. Yo estoy a casa. Let's look at the first one. Yo estoy en Costa Rica. Yo estoy. We are using the form of estar in this phrase, yo estoy, that means I am. En Costa Rica, of course, means in Costa Rica. Yo estoy en casa. Here we have yo estoy, which means I am, and then en casa, which means in house or at home. Yo estoy bien. Yo estoy bien. This means I am well. Tú estás en casa. Tú estás en casa. Here, we use the form of estar that means you are. Tú estás. En casa again means in house, or in this case, at home. Tú estás feliz. Tú estás feliz. Feliz here means happy. So we are saying you are happy. Él está enojado. Again, él está enojado. This means he is upset. It literally means he's angry. Ella está enojada. Ella está enojada. This means she is angry. Él está cansado. Él está cansado. He is tired. Ella está cansada. Ella está cansada. Ella está cansada. She is tired. Notice that if we're describing a male, we use the male form of the verb, of the adjective rather. Cansado is the masculine form of the word tired. Cansada is the feminine form. Ella está aquí. Ella está aquí. This means she is here. Él está aquí. Él está aquí. He is here. Ella está allí. Ella está allí. She is there. Él está allí. Él está allí. He is there. Here we have an old one that we've used before. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted? Which of course means, how are you? We use the form of estar, which is you. Está, which is you in the formal form. Usted está bien. Usted está bien. Meaning, you are fine, or you are well. Estamos listos. Estamos listos. We are ready. Estamos juntos. Estamos juntos. We are together. Estamos en su casa. Estamos en su casa. We are at his house. Or literally, we are in his house. Estamos en su casa.
This same phrase also means we are in her house. Estamos en su casa could also mean we are in your house if we are speaking in the formal form. Next, we're going to use the form of estar, which is están, meaning they. Las mujeres están listas. Las mujeres están listas. The women are ready. Los hermanos están trabajando. Los hermanos están trabajando. The brothers are working. Todos están felices. Todos están felices. Everyone is happy. A good rule of thumb when trying to decide when to use estar is to use estar whenever describing something that is subject to change. Your health, the location, or your mood, or the mood of the person you're describing. Anything subject to change is usually where you would use estar.
So there you have it. That is how we use estar in the present tense and how we structure sentences in Spanish. I know the vocabulary can seem overwhelming, but consistency is all it takes. Hang in there, and we'll get there together.